Hey guys, Marissa at kitchentablestamper.com. Looks like I'm live. I know, live on a Saturday night, right? We'll see if anybody joins me. Des, will you share it on the craft social?
Yes, I'm on it.
Thank you. All right. I'm getting ready for my first spring show tomorrow. It's a ladies' tea. It's a spring tea, and it benefits stepping stones. So it's my first show for the season, and since I'm crafting anyway, I thought, well, why not get on and do this one live, because it really did just turn out cute. Do you guys see my fun little nail file pouch? So I got these little bunny nail files. I found them at Walmart. They're 2 for $1. They are the Cringe Shop, and you get 2 of them in a package. And I just took them and put them in a 1x8 treat bag so I didn't have to handle the roughness. And then dressed them up with a little pouch. Thought, how cute is that for Easter baskets? I don't know. So give you a little while to get in here. If you're watching, say hey. All right, so since I'm doing them anyways, getting ready, just finishing up the last few details for the show tomorrow, a couple extra things to offer. These have been on my mind for a while. I thought I would just go live and show you. All right, so the Stampin' Up! Supplies that you need to make this fun little nail file pouch includes Best Bunny stamp set. Ah, I saw a heart. Hey, who's there? It's a photopolymer stamp set from the annual catalog. It's a 22-piece stamp set. Lots of fun. And then you can bundle it with the Bunny Builder Punch and save 10%. Perfect for this upcoming Easter season here. I've got my Itty Bitty Greetings. We're going to use the Easter Blessings from Itty Bitty Greetings and the classic label punch that coordinates with that. I've got my Bitty, what is this one called again, Desi?
Bitty Blooms Punch Pack.
My flower from the Bitty Blooms Punch Pack, and then the little flower center. Thanks, Des. I always forget what this one's called. Desi's here with me. We're getting ready for the shows. I have not seen any comments come up. Will you make this full screen and we'll see if anything shows there? What else do I have here? My envelope punch board. Love this dude. You'll need an envelope punch board for this project. My Stampin' Pad is Memento Tuxedo Black. And I'm using my Pink Pirouette Stampin' Blend. You can use the powder pink Stampin' Right marker instead if you want to. The consumables for this project are Whisper White scraps, and then I've got my Coastal Cabana scraps. I've got a scrap of the 6x6 Designer Series paper. This is the In Color 2016-2018 In Colors. This one is powder pink. Then for measurements here, I've got a little scrap of Berry Burst. You need a 2 by 11 inch piece for the nail file pouch. This is Berry Burst. Does we Starburst punch? I almost forgot that I've got my Starburst punch and my 2-inch circle punch here too. Hey, Carol. Hi, Avino. Surprise. I'm getting ready for a show tomorrow, and I was just finishing up these cutie little nail file pouches, so I thought, why not go live, right? Let's see here. This one is also specific measurement. So this piece of Designer Series paper for your background, whatever you choose. I have Coastal Cabana from the 6x6 Designer Series papers. This one is 1 3/4 by 5. All right. The rest of this is just some scraps. So these two are the important measurements. All right, so let's get started here. I'm going to do some stamping first. So let me just clear away my stuff, get an ink pad. I've got my first spring show of the season tomorrow. I'm a little nervous, actually. You know, it's not like this is my first rodeo, but it's the first one in several months, so I'm feeling a little nervous. Nothing like crafting, though, to get you through the nerves. All right, so I'm going to do my best bunny first on a scrap of Whisper White. And the thing that you want to watch is the orientation of your punch. You want to make sure that you stamp accordingly so that it's not hard for you to get the images popped out. And let me also grab my Stampin' Pierce mat because we're doing photopolymer. So let's get that underneath here. All right. There. So I'm going to ink up the little Best Bunny body. And I'm going to stamp that one at one end of my scrap here. And then I'm going to stamp his head at the other end of the scrap. But I'm going to stamp his head this way because it's just easier to get it into the punch this way. So there's his little head. Now he's got some little mix and match faces. So you can put little expressions on him. He's got one with closed eyes and one with one eye open, so he's winking. But I went with just kind of the standard whiskers, open eyes. I like that little dude. Carol says, adorable. Love everything you make. Good luck at your craft show. Hey, thank you so much. I'm a little nervous. I've never done a craft show with a broken leg either, so maybe that's what I'm feeling a little anxious about. All right, so I'm going to punch my little bunny body, and then I'm going to punch his head. And then last, I'm going to punch his little arms. Let's stamp his little arms. And these dudes can go right on the scrap over here. I just love this little guy. We're going to have his little paws holding the sign. Hey, Anne. Thanks for joining me. I was just crafting anyway, so I decided to get on live. I'll show you what I'm making in just a minute. I kind of cleared it out of the way. All right, so there's our stamping for our bunny. I've got lots of little miscellaneous bunny scraps everywhere here. Let's get our greeting next. I've got little Easter blessings, and we'll bring our scrap of white back in here. All right, I don't like that. The E's kind of wide. Let's try that again. These little skinny stamps, sometimes they just give me trouble. Nah, don't like that either. Carol says, do you have a knee scooter? When I broke my foot, the scooter saved my life. Oh gosh, I don't have a knee scooter. And frankly, I've been just staying inside, and that's how I've been managing it. But everybody asks, what about a knee scooter? I should probably try one. You know what? I don't like the results I'm getting here, and I think I'm going to get this Stampin' Pierce mat out of there and see if that helps. Sometimes a rubber stamp with the cushion on top of the Stampin' Pierce mat with the cushion is just too much. Anybody else have trouble with these little skinny greetings? Okay, try not to wiggle. I don't like any of them. I swear I did them all fine before I got on live. I'm about to just take the best one, you guys. I'm not kidding. All right, so let's see. I've got my classic label punch here, and I'm going to take this one. That's not bad. It's a little bit wide on the E, but nobody's going to notice once it's in all the cuteness. All right, so there's our greeting. I'm going to clear away my ink pad before I put something in it, and then I'll show you what we're making just in case you're just joining us. Oh, feel free to share the video if you've got some crafty friends that might like to see what we're doing. We're making these fun little nail file pouches, and I found these dudes at Walmart. This is the brand, the Crim Shop, and they are 2 in a package for $1. I just thought they were too cute to pass up. All right, so next up, I'm going to get the base of my nail file pouch here, 11 by 2, and we're going to score it. So we need a Simply Score tool. And I'm going to put it in on the 11-inch side. And we're going to score it at, let's see here, 3 1/8. I have to refer to my directions. And we're going to score at 3 1/4. See those two right close together like that. That's it. Next, I'm going to grab my bone folder and burnish these two little folds. And they're right next to each other, so they can be a little, I don't know, a little fiddly. And we want a nice little square bottom. So you want to work those folds. Get them nice and crisp. Okay. They're two separate folds, but sometimes they just want to be one. All right, now I've got an envelope punch board here. This is, and we want to fold up our little pouch so that the bottom is square. And we're going to put that square bottom at 1 3/4. See that? And we're going to punch. Anne says, cute. Thank you, Anne. And then we're going to turn over. So flip it. And we're going to put that square bottom at 1 3/4 again. And give it another punch. Now we're going to round a lot of corners. So we're going to use the reverse side here and round all these little corners. Anybody else crafting this evening? And then our designer series paper, we're going to round the top 2 corners. Ta-da! Get all these dudes out of the way. All right, get these guys back in. You can see what we're doing. And we're going to take, I've got the ribbon here. Which one is this? I pulled out a retired one. It's Craft Fair Crafting, so I do that a lot. That's what the clearance rack is good for. This is Bermuda Bay stitched satin ribbon. Carol says she was all day getting ready for Stamp Camp next Saturday. Ooh, that sounds like a lot of work. I have a class on Monday. My Geared Up Garage class is here on Monday, and I still have to cut for that too. It's not a huge class this time though. I find that sometimes with masculine it can be difficult to hit on, I don't know, difficult to hit everybody's taste, you know? All right, so I've got my little designer series paper, and I'm going to insert my little nail file in there and tie a bow. Carol says not as much as getting ready for craft fair. That's for sure. Getting ready for craft fairs is pretty intense. I'm very fortunate because I have an adult daughter that helps out a lot. She's a really good crafter. And then sometimes I have a couple of aunts, and my mom will sometimes help out with craft fair stuff, which is really good. I definitely need the extra hands on deck for craft fair crafting. Today I'm just really enjoying the craft though. I'll show you a couple other things I made maybe. We'll see. Alright, so there's our base. Little pouch is done. Now I'm going to get my bunny back in here because we're going to color that guy up. And I don't want to lose his little hands. I want to get those glued on as soon as possible. Hey, Winann. Oh, don't worry, Winann. I'll put a project sheet together for it and get it on the blog archive. But we're making these fun little nail file pouches. Aren't they just too cute? I was crafting anyways because I got a show tomorrow, and I just wanted to finish up a couple of things that I knew had to get done because either they're food or they're seasonal. So just doing kind of a last minute, I don't know, blitz. This is a 2-inch circle punch, and I just cut the designer series paper. Now the Starburst, and that's Coastal Cabana. And just a smidge more punching here. I've got a little tiny scrap of Berry Burst. I'm going to cut one of the flowers. Those guys just shoot everywhere. And then a little flower center. I've got that punch here somewhere. There's so many punches. Ah, there it is. All right, and we're gonna do the flower center from this little edge of the coastal cabana. All right, now it's just a matter of putting it together. I'm gonna adhere my designer series paper to my starburst. Winnan says, love them and all your wonderful ideas. Thank you, Winnan. I just love what I do. That's all. That's all. All right, I need a little liquid glue here. Sharon says, love them and can't wait to make some of them. I gotta show you the ones that I made with the Lift Me Up, the hot air balloons. Hey, Desi, will you grab those so I can show them? Okay, so, not as much current product on the Lift Me Up ones. I used some Tempting Turquoise and some retired designer series paper, but I'll show you I found hot air balloon nail files too, and made some fun little hot air balloons. Okay, so there's my little flower all assembled. I'm gonna just dab a glue right on the edge of this label. Easter blessings. I thought it's cute for an Easter basket or for a friend. And my bunny. Now, I'm going to color with my pink Pirouette blends, but you could grab the powder, the powder pink Stampin' Right marker if you wanted to color Bunny's little belly and ears. And when I do craft fairs, I keep my blending pretty simple. I try not to do too much coloring and blending. All right. Isn't he cute? He makes me so happy. I'm going to glue his body down flat and then pop up his head and his little paws. And we'll make him look like he's holding on to the little sign that says Easter blessings. Winnan would love to go to my craft fairs. Oh, Winnan, if you're ever in the Chicago area, look me up. All right, so there's this little body. I'm gonna put some strong adhesive on the pouch here too. You can use tear and tape here or some fast fuse and just tuck him into the ribbon. I just tugged my bow. That's all right, nothing a little finesse won't fix. There we go. And my mini dimensionals are down to the very edge. We gotta cut up some pieces here. I love a good edge piece. All right, I'm gonna add my bunny's head with dimensionals, but his ears go off the top, so we wanna be careful not to leave adhesive exposed at the top of his head. All right. I have another design, these little nail file pouches that I'm gonna do another video for. So cute. All right, I like to put his bunny's head on with just a little bit of an angle, like, you know, say what? Like I think it makes him look expressive. And then I'm going to do another little bit of dimensional adhesive on his paws. I guess they're arms and paws, really. I had to have Desi show me how they looked right. Like, I didn't understand how to put Bunny's little paws on. But we got him up like this. See? Look at that cutie. Does he just make you smile? Love it. All right, then a little bit of dimensional adhesive at the ends of the Easter blessings here. and that'll hold up the sign. My goodness, I can't believe it. We're already done. That was it. Little Easter blessings. All done. We did it. There they are. Now all that style's done for tomorrow. I got another one that we're working on. Let me show you. Here's the, so we found the bunnies, and we also found these little, this little hot air balloon set. So it says, let's fly away. See, it's a little hot air balloon. And this paper here on the background of this one with the little clouds on it. I don't know if the camera's picking up the little clouds. See the little clouds? This was the packaging that was in the little vial pack. And then here's the other. Come fly with me. So just a couple of fun spring designs. There you go. Hi, Becky. I haven't seen you in a long time. All right, so that's a little project we did. I'll get some pictures and put together a project sheet for you. If you got any questions about it, you know what to do. Email me, marisa@kitchentablestamper.com. So paper and ink card class at Kitchen Table Stamper is March 25th. It's Monday night at 6:30. If you're not local, don't worry. I always do the paper and ink card class as a video series on the blog. But if you are local and you want to join us, this is paper and ink cards for March because adulting is hard. Today calls for something sweet. Love this new paper from the Celebration offering. It's the Painted Seasons paper. That's where the color palette came from for this one. We're really featuring this celebration coordination with that More Than Words and the die sets. I didn't do anything inside of my With Sympathy card. Thanks for your friendship with the Painted Season bundle, the paper and the stamps, and then we use the dies. Carol's looking for a gift for the ladies that come to stamp camp. Oh, these little nail file pouches come together really quick. And then here's the little Be Happy, Be You with the frog. So that's paper and ink cards on March 25th. I'll have the series, the video series on the blog this over the next week or so. All right. If you got questions about anything, Stampin' Up, or about the project, email me. My pleasure, Carol. Thanks for hanging with me. Have a great night and good weekend, you guys.